What moment made you see your mother in a completely new light? I was 14 when my mom lost everything. Not just her job, that was only the beginning. She lost her confidence, her smile, and nearly her life. She had been head nurse at a hospital for nearly 10 years. The day she was fired, she came home carrying a cardboard box, her eyes red from crying. It's just a little setback, she said, trying to smile. A patient had been given the wrong medication on her shift. Mom didn't administer it, but she was the supervisor. The patient survived, but just barely. The hospital needed someone to blame. Weeks passed. That little setback became something darker. She stopped getting dressed. She'd sit in front of job listings, start filling out applications, then delete them. Nobody wants a nurse with a record, she'd whisper. The medical board was still reviewing her case, and it felt like we were all holding our breath. My dad tried to hold everything together, working extra shifts, but I heard them fighting at night about bills, about the mortgage. One night, Mom broke down. They were right to fire me, she said. I don't deserve to be a nurse. 3 months later, she didn't get out of bed for 2 days. Dad called it exhaustion. But I'd seen her flush her prescription pills the week before, saying she couldn't be trusted with them. That scared me more than anything. On the third morning, I skipped school and sat beside her bed. Mom, please, I whispered. You need help. For once, she didn't argue. The mental health center had warm colors, not cold hospital white. She met with a counselor 3 times a week. I'd pretend to do homework while watching her through the window. With every session, she seemed to sit a little taller. A month in, I found her at the kitchen table, surrounded by community college brochures. Patient advocacy, she explained. It's about helping people navigate the healthcare system and preventing medical mistakes. But don't you hate hospitals now? I asked. I hate what happened, she said. That's exactly why I have to do this. She threw herself into studying like her life depended on it, because in a way, it did. The dining table turned into her command center. Textbooks, highlighters, coffee cups everywhere. When I asked why she was pushing so hard, her answer was simple. Because I know what it feels like when the system fails you. 6 months later, she graduated. No job offers right away, so she started volunteering at a senior center, helping elderly patients understand their medications. She made simple checklists that stopped common errors. Word started spreading about the nurse who actually explained things. Then one day the phone rang. It was Dr. Winters, someone from the review board that had suspended her license. I listened from around the corner as her face went from confused to shocked. You want me to build a patient advocacy program? She asked, her voice breaking. But I made a terrible mistake there. I couldn't hear his answer, but her eyes filled with tears. That night, she explained everything to us. The hospital had reviewed their policies after her case. They found deep, systemic issues. They didn't just want her back. They wanted her to help fix it. They're not hiring me despite what happened, she said, eyes full of emotion. They're hiring me because of it. The woman I had always just seen as Mom became something else entirely. She hadn't just survived rock bottom. She turned it into her reason to rise. She became a different kind of healer.